Let's imagine you have only $10,000 to start a business. What would you do?
If I have $10,000 today,
Only 10,000.
it's a lot. I would first of all give $5,000 to charity, and then I'll be left with $5,000, right?
Okay.
I would put $4,500 as reserve. I will use my phone and I will start nursing employment business. Every time you employ a nurse, you get $3,000 paid to you, right? And there's a shortage of 30 million nurses in the world.
How did you have the courage to start business when you were 18 years old?
It was definitely a bit of courage, a bit of interest, and a bit of necessity. I lost an eye in a car accident when I was 18 years old. And at that point, I was just about to go to university. All my friends went away and I did not have a chance to do that because I was busy trying to take care of my eye. And while I went to London for my eye treatment, I was told that I may lose my other eye as well with a disease called sympathetic ophthalmitis, where a good eye sympathizes with the bad eye. That led to me imagining at the age of 18 that I may be losing an eye or I may be going blind, and I needed to start my life. And I decided to go back and start doing whatever I can to stand on my own 2 feet and started my business. I had very little capital, but I started.
What's about your future business?
When I started off business, that's exactly around the same time I started philanthropy. I did not have much to give. As you can tell, my capital was $200. I started with giving blood, which everyone has. You don't need money to give blood. But the good thing is that if you have an attitude of giving, it stays with you or develops with you for the rest of your life. My latest endeavor that I've been working on for last 10 years plus has been to end modern day slavery, job creation, and sustainable economic development. It is about doing business that has triple bottom line, which has social impact, which does not hurt our environment, but does make economic sense. And one of those businesses I'm focused on is healthcare using technology and innovation.
Which is the biggest challenge for an entrepreneur?
Discipline. I see a lot of young entrepreneurs nowadays with a lot of ambition, big ideas, big thoughts, big dreams. Well, wait a second. They're not disciplined. A lot of them don't understand discipline. Entrepreneur needs to have a vision.
Okay.
That's a dream. You need to have a dream.
Okay.
When you have a dream and a vision, you need to document that vision and make a plan. And there's a very famous saying, a dream without a plan is just a wish. It's not a business, right? So you start with a dream, you make a plan, you make a roadmap, and then you put the milestones, and then you make sure you achieve them. Respect for the team is very important for the entrepreneur. The way entrepreneur builds a team is they normally bring in very smart people in different areas, but they end up not respecting them and losing them very quickly because they think they know it all, right? To build a team with respect and bring the champions of everything that they want to achieve is very important. So I fully agree with you that team building and managing your team, managing your finances, having a discipline is very important.
Can you give me top 3 advices for a beginner as an entrepreneur?
Dream big, discipline,
Okay.
and respect.
It's good to have partners in business or not?
That's the only way to grow. If you learn how to have partners in business. If you are not able to be answerable to shareholders, your growth will stop at some point and you may become your own worst enemy.
Sometimes my father told me never have partners.
Times change and the philosophies change. And when you want to cross certain barriers, you realize the whole idea has to change. So when you say you want to go fast, you go alone. You want to go far, you go together. So your choice.
Can a relationship influence the business life?
Relationships and peace of mind makes a very big difference in business. Now, you go on to peace of mind can come from many things. You know, a lot of people feel more peaceful doing their sports, doing their religion, having a stable home, a better relationship, having out friends. All this can give you happiness and overall contentment so that you're ready to focus on your work. A problem in a relationship is like a small stone in your shoe. You can still walk, but it's going to keep on bothering you. So yes, relationships do matter. It does affect your work. You may be able to tolerate it, but it does have the effect.
I think the connections are very important in a business. How can I make connections?
A network is a very important thing. Some people go to the extent where saying it's not what you know, it's who you know that matters. I don't totally agree with it, but there is some truth to that. Only knowing what you know is not good enough unless you build your network. Right? A network can only be built with the basic philosophy. Give and take. Give and take. You've heard this phrase many times. Yeah? People believe in give and take. Have you ever heard take and give? People don't use the word take and give. They always say we must believe in give and take. So what comes first? Give, and then take. Right? So if you want to build relationships, start with giving. Giving time, giving a ear to somebody. When you want to build some relationship, it's not the number of people you know, it's the quality of a few people that you know well.
What is more important, the product or the marketing?
It's a given the product has to be good. But with bad marketing, you'll never get there. So it goes hand in hand.
Product is more important than marketing?
Product is definitely more important than marketing. If you tell me that marketing can open the door for you or get somebody to try your product but will not get you a repeat customer if your product wasn't good. But if your product was good, somebody will talk about it that, you know what, Ştefan, I heard that restaurant is really good. You will end up going there.
What's your dream now?
My dream is to really, truly democratize good healthcare in this part of the world. When I say this part of the world, I mean MENASA region, Middle East, North Africa, South Asia, and East Asia as well.